Welcome to video lecture series on subject serving. Today we learn the topic reduced bearing, forebearing and back bearing. In previous lecture we see the whole circle bearing. So what is mean by whole circle bearing? Bearings which are measured with respect to north to the survey line in clockwise direction, it is called as whole circle bearing. Now what is mean by reduced bearing? A reduced bearing is nothing but the bearings which are measured either north or south, which is nearer to your survey line. Let us see here the first quadrant, north east quadrant, southeast quadrant, southwest quadrant, northwest quadrant. This is first quadrant, this is the second quadrant, this is second quadrant, third quadrant, and this is the fourth quadrant. So if the bearings are measured with respect to north or south, let us consider first that 70 degree, it is in first quadrant. Okay, so you can written as here the north 70 degree east. This is the north 70 degree east, it is in first quadrant, that is the reduced bearing. Okay, similarly if you here written 35 degree, so it is in second quadrant, survey line is in second quadrant. So south 35 degree east, this is the reduced bearing or quadrantal bearing of line OB. If line is in third quadrant, for example line, if we consider OC line, so you can write south 55 degree west, it is in third quadrant but written south 55 degree west. Okay, so when the bearing is in fourth quadrant or line OD, it is in fourth quadrant, you can written here north 30 degree west. Okay, so the reduced bearing is nothing but the bearings which are measured with respect to north or south, which is nearer to your survey line. It may be clockwise or it may be anti-clockwise. So some rules related to the conversion of reduced bearing into the whole circle bearing. When the reduced bearing it is in first quadrant, then whole circle bearing is equal to RB, that is whole circle bearing 0 to the 90 degree. When the reduced bearing is in second quadrant, south east, then whole circle bearing, you have to convert the reduced bearing into the whole circle bearing is equal to 180 minus RB. Okay, so 90 degree to 180 degree, that is whole circle bearing in between. So when the reduced bearing in third quadrant, that is southwest, then whole circle bearing is equal to reduced bearing plus 180 degree. So it is in third quadrant 180 degree to 270. When the reduced bearing is in fourth quadrant, that is in northwest, then whole circle bearing is equal to 360 minus RB, that is 270 degree to 360 degree. So we have to take some example related to that bearing, so you have to better understand. Convert the following reduced bearing into the whole circle bearing. So north, what is given? North 65 degree east. So first you draw the figure. Let us consider this is your north. Okay, so I have shown this is north, sorry, this is north, this is I have written east, this is south, sorry, you can better understand if you okay, so again I have draw a line. So this is so okay, so this is the north, this is the east. Okay, here is the south and here is the west, north, south, east and west. So what is given? The north 65 degree east, so it is in first quadrant. So north, here is the 65 degree. So what is your whole circle bearing? So whole circle bearing is same because it is in first quadrant. Then second, what is the second example is given? South 43 degree 15 minutes east. So again you can draw a diagram. So just I first remove this diagram. So south 45 degree east. So let us see, this is your north south, okay, this is your north and south, okay. So it is in second quadrant, south 45 degree east the given. So what is the whole circle bearing? So whole circle bearing is nothing but the bearings which are measured with respect to north to the survey line. So okay, so this is your whole circle bearing. So how you can calculate it? So whole circle bearing is equal to 180 minus 43 degree 15 minutes. So this total is 180 degree. So we have to record only this, but you have to know this value. So 180 minus, if you you have to subtract this value, you have to get this value. So you have to get the whole circle bearing is this 180 minus 43 degree 15 minutes, the value is 136 degree 45 minutes. Again third example is south 52 degree 30 west. So I can draw first diagram. So here I can directly draw. Let us, this is your south 52 degree 30. So here this is the given. So first you draw that given south, here is that north, south, east, and this is your west, okay. So south west, what is given? 52 degree 30 minutes, okay. So what is your reduced bearing, sorry, what is your whole circle bearing? As we know that this is your whole circle bearing which is measured from the north to that survey line. So how you can calculate it? So you have to calculate this. How you can calculate it? So whole circle bearing is equal to 180, this is 180 plus 52 degree 30 minutes. So here we can directly show 180 plus 52 degree 30 minutes, that is 232 degree 30 minutes, that is your whole circle bearing. Then again what is given? If you see north 32 degree 42 minutes. So if I draw the given diagram, here I can draw. So this is north, south, east, this is west, okay. So north 32 degree 42 minutes, west. So this is, sorry, here is not, it is wrong. So here it's come, okay. So this is the north 32 degree 42 minutes west. So just I remove this, okay. Okay. So north 32 degree 42 minutes west. So how you calculated? So what is whole circle bearing? So whole circle bearing is this value you have to require. So this value from the north to that survey line, this is your whole circle bearing. So how you calculated the whole circle bearing? You have to calculate the whole circle bearing is 360 minus this value. So you can show 360 minus 32 degree 42 minutes, you have to get remaining is whole circle bearing. Okay, so again that we have to see forward bearing and back bearing. So the bearings of a lines measured in the forward direction of survey line is called as forward bearing. The bearings of a lines measured in the opposite direction of the survey, it is opposite direction of the progressive survey, it is called as back bearing. So let's see this example. So here this is the forward bearing, that AB, okay, AB. So this is a traverse ABC. Here you can also draw a from the north. Okay, so let ABC, this is the bearing line. So what is forward bearing? Forward bearing is the bearings which are measured in the direction of the progressive. Our direction of the survey is this. Okay, our direction is this. Then we have to move in this direction. So the bearing, forward bearing of line AB is this theta. So what is forward bearing line is theta. The back bearing of line same line AB is, so you have to measure from the B station. Okay, so from the B station towards that same line. So this is the back bearing. So the back bearing is theta 1. Okay. Similarly, you can see here if the direction of the survey in this direction. Okay, so you have to in this direction you have to move. So forward bearing, the back bearing. So let this is the A, this is the B. So the forward bearing of line here B to A, not A to B, because we have to move in this direction from B to A, not A to B. So the forward bearing of line BA is this theta, and the back bearing of line B to A is north to the A line, to the that survey line, that is the back bearing. So you have to better understand, just you see the this traverse. Okay, let us see, let A, B, C and D, these are the different stations over the ground. Okay, then forward bearing of line AB. So you can see here the forward bearing of line AB. So this value, this is the forward bearing, this is the your forward bearing. So this is the forward bearing of line AB. Okay, so the, what is the back bearing of line AB? So the back bearing of line AB is from this position north to the same line, that this is the back bearing of line AB. So what is the forward bearing of line BC? So this is the BC line. So the bearings which are measured from the north north to the survey line. So it is from, this is the your what forward bearing of line BC. What is the back bearing of line BC? So it is measured from the C station. Okay, so from this position to the same line BC. So this is the back bearing of line BC. Then what is the forward bearing of line CD? So forward bearing of line, just I erase this. Okay, CD is, you can see here. So from this position north to this line, this is the forward bearing of line CD. Then what is the back bearing of line CD? So same line CD, back bearing is nothing but the, you have to measure at the D station to the same line. So this is the back bearing of CD, not you have to read DC. Okay, so always read from C to D. So in the direction of the progressive survey. Next line DA. So this you can see here, this is your north. So line measure from the north to the survey line, that is T to A, this is forward bearing, and from the A station to the same line, that is the back bearing of line BA. So this is the forward bearing and back bearing. Okay, so difference, you remember that the difference between forward bearing and back bearing is exactly 180 degree. So you can the rules, forward bearing is equal to back bearing plus or minus 180 degree. It means when the forward bearing is given, you can calculate the back bearing just adding or subtracting from the 180 degree. So when you have to add 180 degree and when you have to subtract the 180 degree. For example, if the forbearing of line AB is given 30 degree, okay, so this value is less than 180 degree. So that back bearing of line, same line AB is 180 plus 30 degree, that is 180 plus 30 degree, that is 210 degree, that is the back bearing of that line AB. So we have to add 180 degree. So when you add or when you subtract, so when the bearing of a line is more than 180 degree, so you have to subtract. When the bearing of a line is less than 180 degree, you have to add. So you remember that the difference between forbearing and back bearing is always 180 degree. If it is not, then in that line is locally affected, or we call it as the line is in that line is local attraction. Okay, that's why the difference is not comes exactly 180 degree. So the forbearing of some example is given. So the forbearing of line AB is 310 degree. So what is the back bearing? So you have to find out the back bearing of line, all this line. So you can see here back bearing of line AB is 310 degree 30 minutes minus 180, because the value is more than 180 degree. That's why you have to subtract. Here the value is less than 180, so here addition come. Okay, this is addition come. Then this value is more than 180 degree, so that's why you have to subtract. So this is the back bearing of CD. So here the add. So this is the value of line D. Okay. So just you remember the difference between forbearing and back bearing is exactly 180 degree. Okay, and it is forbearing and back bearing in the direction of the progressive survey. Okay, so you have to any difficulty, ask me. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you.